So if that is the fact, the question that arises is, what's the fucking story? What's the story that I'm using to see reality? If I am still coming from my narcissism, one story is power. Power or control. If you just did it my way, things would go okay. if you just behave the way I need you to behave, things would be okay. So that's a story. Another story is
yes.
or hedonism. I can get whoever I can sleep with whoever I want. Actually, I can even change my gender and then just be, it's a peripheral of freedom. And I have so much freedom, I can do whatever I want. I can sleep with whoever I want. I can be with whoever I want. And that's
it's like
hedonism.
two-spirit or whatever they call it.
That's another form of narcissism, because I'm still just interested in taking care of me. And then the third, or another story, the third response, or the call that arises from those two selfish stories would be exactly what we've been talking about. Christ's story, a story of love, a story of acceptance, a story of I'm the embodiment of the laws, and I've come to fulfill them on earth. Can I look at okay, so there's a homeless person on the street. Does my brain say, fuck that motherfucker, he should have a job, my tax dollars I'm paying for him to be able to blah, blah, blah. Power, power, power. Or I could look at the same individual and say, that's one of God's kids. And he's on his own healing journey. Everyone's on their own awakening journey, and he's just at where he's at on his. And or on the
whether
street.
You're going through your spiritual journey in a house.
Yes, you're still on a spiritual journey.
Or not in the house.
What's the story? How am I looking at reality? And then, obviously, we're pulling back the layers here. How am I looking at my partner? Am I looking at my partner with the story of power? I need to be right. They need to bend to my will. I know more about this than she does, so she better fucking listen. Or am I looking at my partner with the story of love, with the story of compassion, with the story of, thank God I have someone to share this fucking miserable existence with. Actually, it's less miserable because now I'm with somebody. I'm grateful for them. So that's a different story. How am I looking at them? How do I want to see the world?